Hello friends. Today we are going to discuss about Venus, the planet of love, beauty and harmony. Today we are going to discuss how the planet Venus can help us grow materialistically as well as spiritually. As you all know that Venus symbolizes love, beauty, charm, attraction and wealth, finance, luxury, comfort, and all those things. So now let us understand how the planet Venus can help us towards finding the purpose of a life. So, how can we see the position of Venus in our birth chart, which can indicate how we can move from something emptiness within towards completeness, towards fulfillment. As you all know, Venus is a planet of fulfillment of the desires through luxury, through comfort, could be today's vehicles and all the gadgets, all the necessity luxury things that we have in a house indicates Venus, the love, relationship, devotion, all these things that are symbolized by Venus. So in the chart we can see if a person has a strong and balanced Venus, then it shows that the person would be joyful, and he's lovable. He attracts love, and he can be more of a giver. But when we see a weak and afflicted Venus in a chart, which can indicate that there is some emptiness within, and the person is trying to find solution or trying to move towards fulfilling it, and the mode one uses is materialistic indulgence. So if we relate it to the past karmas also, past life karmas, if Venus is afflicted in your chart in fifth house or maybe some other positions, which we will discuss in our upcoming videos, so we can come to a conclusion there has been some a rough patch in a relationship in your past lives, and the very same karma is karmic pattern is repeated one after another. Then we can also come to a conclusion that the female energy was not very much appreciated. There could be some problems or conflicts with the female counterpart, or the female counterpart was not treated very well. So in these cases, if it has been repeated in the past lives, so in this birth you might have afflicted Venus in your birth chart. So let me also tell you what is the solution for this, how do we strengthen the Venus in case it is weak. So of course we need to understand Venus is associated with creation, creativity. A person can take up projects of creativity, create new things, and also realize or being aware of the feminine energy. One can be people who feel joyful in cooking or doing certain things which are creative, makes them their Venus even more stronger. And also by treating your female counterpart with respect, and this can also strengthen the Venus. Okay, let me go towards the history of Venus. In astrology, Venus is associated with Datyaguru Shukracharya. So it is said that Datyaguru Shukracharya was the guru of demons, and he was a devotee of Shiva. And by pleasing Lord Shiva, he attained the knowledge of Sanjeevani. So that is to revive the dead. We can also see it from the other angle, wherein the asuras or demons are in darkness and ignorant. So Shukracharya helped them and revived them from ignorance towards spiritual clarity. So now I would like to tell you, as we have discussed about Venus being, associated with luxury, comfort, and all materialistic pleasures. Um but there is an other aspect to Venus as well. That is the spiritual aspect. Venus, beyond materialistic pursuit, Venus can be associated with devotion, divine love, appreciation, emotional balance, emotional fulfillment. So again, through the position of Venus in your chart, and also if you try to build up and if you try to transform within, there can be changes and the shift from the materialistic pursuit towards devotion and divine love is very much possible. Now let's see. I'll also say uh, if in case in if you see our Veda, in material pursuit, Venus can also indicate intoxicated love, lust, comfort. You must have seen there are some people who move from one relationship to another very frequently. There is some vacuum within them, some incompleteness, and they try to fulfill it by running from one direction to another. And as we move, or the energy, Venus energy, deviates from one direction to another, or maybe in various different direction, it becomes even more difficult to uh, attain fulfillment or contentment. And once one is unable to attain that fulfillment, what one is looking for, it then gradually leads to depression. So it is very important that we balance our Venus energy. My dear friends, let me also tell you that Venus is also associated with heart chakra. When the Venus planet and your heart chakra are in sync, then there will be stability in finance, wealth, and emotional stability. And the most important thing is one will vibrate love, one will become a receiver of love and attract love. A blocked heart chakra can create instability in wealth, finance, and of course, emotional instability. So, if we go beyond the materialistic pursuit, Venus also guides us towards divine love, devotion, and emotional fulfillment. Well, so here by strengthening our Venus energy, we can um, uh, we can transform ourselves and hence help us in our soul growth. Our rishis 5,000 years back knew this technique. That is the reason why, when a bride used to get married, she was told that she should be devoted to her husband. It was the reason was that at some peak point there might be some trigger, and the mundane love get transformed into divine love. As you all know that the bride is also associated with goddess Lakshmi, and you know that goddess Lakshmi is a devotee of Lord Vishnu. So it was said that when the bride comes home, she brings in the wealth, happiness, prosperity as goddess Lakshmi. So nowadays we think of all these as superstitious, but there was a reason, a scientific reason behind it, which our rishis 5,000 years back very well knew. I am not telling you, my dear friends, to follow the same today, because the times have changed, situations have changed, according to the circumstances, we need to act. But if we are aware of this divine love, the transformation of a mundane love to divine love, then it would be easier to understand the power of love, and it can help our soul grow and move towards fulfillment, and it will transform us completely to a realm beyond. One last thing I would also like to tell you, it is mentioned in our scriptures that the gopis, which who were in love with Lord Krishna, were actually the rishis and tapasvis in their past lives, who wanted to experience the divine love with Lord Krishna. That is why they took birth as gopis in Treta Yuga. So, see how important the divine love surrender is for our complete growth, our soul's growth, for our fulfillment. So, my dear friends, this is the power of Venus energy. If we balance our Venus energy, we can not we will not only enjoy our materialistic gains like wealth, comfort, money, or love, but also have our soul fulfillment. So that is for all for today. So, my dear friends, if you would want to know more about our karmic patterns, our purpose of life, and more secret about our scriptures, please subscribe our channel, click the bell icon, and till then, goodbye.